Hello, and welcome to Typical Student Mistakes and More. Today, we're going to look at the answer to how old are you? So if someone asks you, how old are you? What do you say? So let's look at our choices. How old are you? I am 22 years. I am 22 years old. I have 22, or I have 22 years. I have heard all of these answers. It is a typical student mistake. Only one is correct. Do you know which one? So before I give you the answer, here you see the verb to be, the verb to be, and the verb to have, the verb to have. I'm quickly going to review these verbs with you, just as a little help for the answer, okay? Let me press the arrow. So we have the verb to be. This is the infinitive form. And let's look. We have person. So when we conjugate verbs, we talk about person. First person, second person, third person. We talk about singular, which means one. And we talk about plural, which means two or more. So first person singular of the verb to be is am. Second person singular, are. Third person singular, he, she, it, is. We are, you are, and they are. Another typical student mistake, so in English, for most verbs, not modals, most verbs, third person singular has an S. I walk, you walk, he, she, it walks. I make my students do this, walks. It's typical student mistake to forget that S. So what we say is third person S, yes, yes, yes. Third person S with singular, yes, yes, yes. All right, so that's the verb to be. Let's quickly look at the verb to have, and then I will give you the answer. So, to have, there's the infinitive, first person, second person, third person, singular and plural. I have, you have, he, she, it, there it is, the S, has. And your pronunciation is very important. Even if you have good grammar in your head, if your pronunciation is bad, we hear bad grammar. We hear mistake. So to practice, that's the way to practice. In real life, it's softer, has. But it is very important, or walks. It is very important. Your pronunciation is as important as your grammar. So let me do this again. I have, you have, he, she, it has, we have, you have, they have. You ready for the answer? Let me press the arrow. So remember, how old are you? I am 22 years. And if this is easy for you, one thing you can do is cover your eyes and just listen and see if you can understand me without reading it. So how old are you? I am 22 years. I am 22 years old. I have 22, or I have 22 years. The correct answer is B. This is bad English, bad English, bad English. No, no, no. I am 22 years old is the only correct answer. You can also say, I am 22. It makes no difference. How old are you? I am 22. Or I am 22 years old. You decide, but do not choose A, C, or D. Bad English. All right, I'm just going to tell you one more thing. Oopsie, I'm going to try. So what we tell our students here at NESE, and I'm in Boston in the United States, is it is certainly difficult to remember the rules. It really is. There's so many grammar rules. So, do you remember, well, you won't remember, but when you were little, How did you learn your native language? You heard it from your parents or your caretaker talking to you all the time. Hello, my darling. Hello, my darling. And then you learnt the language in the same way you learn music, by listening and listening and listening. So remember, language is like music. So instead of just memorizing, we say, make a sentence that has meaning to you, which will be different from a sentence that has meaning to someone else. Make a sentence that has meaning to you and take a long shower. The idea is you get into the shower and you say, I am 22. I am 22. Or you take a walk, or you just sit and relax, whatever it is. But you say it again and again so that the sentence becomes like music to you. And then you don't have to worry about the rules. Okay, so that's why I have crazy hair, because I'm always telling my students, take a shower and say it again and again and again. So, we have finished. We have finished this video. I will soon make another video and teach you more typical student mistakes, because there are a lot of them. Thank you. Bye.